Okay. Oh, Lord. Oh, there we go. Testing? Testing? Okay, good. Sights and sounds. Nice. Okay, let me just pin the message. There we go. Ichiban! Hello everyone, my name is Allie. I'm from OK to Be Fat because it is okay to be fat. Hello and welcome to your Yakuza and Like a Dragon stream. We stream all of the Yakuza games. This is Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Hello and welcome. Welcome, welcome. This game has a photosensitivity and epilepsy warning. Please do be aware of that if that is something that you need to be aware of. I have pinned a note to the top of the chat so that people who need to know about that can know about it. Hooray! Hooray! We're here. We've been researching Batman nipples. We're ready to go! Alright, let's hit this. One more trip to the weapons vendor, I think, is due. And we're off. Now you may be wondering, hey, it's Forstein! You may be wondering, Forstein, how much research can a single person do into Batman's nip-nops? And the answer might surprise you. 'Cause it's a lot. It's a lot! I've been researching and writing. I'm extremely pleased with what I have. Monsters, I don't really need those no more, but it's a force of habit.
Welcome.
Welcome indeed. So, where are we at? 34. Strengthen. Oh man, it's still not gonna go. Okay. No. Alright, fine.
Thank you.
Thank you! Hello and goodbye! We gotta go do the big swell now, and I know where it is. Wait a minute. Alright, let me just go over around where it is, and we'll see if it pops on the map. I'm like, because I don't have a capture card. Amazon straight up lied to me. I've ordered a whole bunch of stuff, and none of it has showed up, and that is one of the things. I got a tube of oil paint, which is like great. Thank you for the blocks of Venetian red. I love that for me. Can I get that capture card though, please? There's like there's a time factor, man. Alpina, thank you for contributing to cutscene reaction stream. If you got channel points and you're listening to this live, you can contribute to unlocking a reaction stream. Everybody's doing it, so why not me? No, we gotta get over to the thingy. No, it's in the gazebo. Fuck off, fuck off. Wait a minute. Hey, God. Oh, I did it already! Stop it! Okay. Maybe I need to go to Revolve first. I sure hope this opens the big swell. because I don't remember how to open the big swell. I may have to look that up live on stream. I know that makes for scintillating content when I'm Googling things live. And I'm not even on cam. So, what a delight. Hopefully that won't happen. Because I got nothing except, the big swell and, uh, the roly Super Monkey Ball, and I'm not playing Super Monkey Ball for no 2 hours. I can't do it. You go to the beach to open it. Oh, okay. Thank you, Elpida. I could not remember how to get. Oh, hang on. There's a thingy.
なあ、そういえばこのフルメンバーでハワイを楽しんだことってないよな。
Yeah, Naba.
そう言われてみれば確かに。
いろいろありすぎてハワイを楽しむっていう状況じゃなかったもんね。ずっと。
だが今なら状況も落ち着いてるわけだし。
Vacation.
せっかく全員揃ってるわけだし。ちょっとくらい楽しんでも罰は当たらないんじゃないか。なあ。
はい。ソンフィのおっしゃる通り。
ならせっかくだし、たまにはハメ外そうぜ。いいよな。
おう、じゃあとりあえずビーチでも行くか。
よっしゃ、行こうぜ。アロハビーチへ。
Alright, to the beach. Beach. Just go to the beach, beach. Taking it back to mine. Alright, let us go to the beach, beach. It's got a little handbag on it for for carrying stuff, like it's a vacation bag. That's nice. I like that. Aloha. Bonds. Oh, you skipped a part? That's fine. I just was panic looking for map markers, to be honest. Hey, come on, come on. I know there's a dungeon. I paid for that. I already did it. Once. Looks like we came upon it. And a coconut. Yeah. Ooh. That's what the sand looks like in Florida. It's white. Beautiful. Blue, blue sea. Oh my god, everybody here.
よし。みんな、今日は遊ぶぜ。
ハワイだ。
なかなかの海じゃないか。
Oh, excitement!
やったわね。
そら。
春日くんびしょ濡れにしちゃうよ。
Ah!
なかなか涼しいな。快適だ。
私は暑いですが。
何か言ったか。
いいえ、ソンフィのおっしゃる通りです。
うん。
右。やっぱり左か。
Why can't he sit in the shady part?
右だから左？
違う、右よ右。あれ？左？あ、いや、やっぱ右か。あ、前かな。
右、左。
え、こっちか。こっち。
なかなか気持ちいいもんだね。
Oh no! Oh no!
え？あ、違う。こっちじゃねえ。
この辺かな。
No! It's actually no!
うわ
ダメか。お、ナンバー何やってんだ。
Jeez!
勘弁してくれ。
おーい、そろそろ他のとこも行ってみよ
なあ、そうだな。
待ってくれ。じゃないですよ、桐生さん。置いてかれますよ、俺たち。
Oh, it's so good.
"エビチリでも作ろうか?" いや、確かに長野はうまいけど、ハワイでエビチリか？
どうした？
なんだあれ。
Huh.
こんなところにこんなもんあったっけ？
どうだったか。
Me too, Zachi. Me too.
しかし、なんだか物騒というか。
It's got evil smoke.
カスカ、ここを調べてみねえか。
Let's check out the evil smoke.
マジですか？俺もこの中から殺気を感じる。
The gazebo is evil.
きっと何かあるんじゃない？一番。
そうだな。わかった。放っておいて何か事件が起こっても寝覚めが悪いしな。みんな行ってみようぜ。
Let's mosey. I like it. It's cool. Why is this below the gazebo? This place is even weirder on the inside. We have been expecting you. Whoa! What the hell? Did that machine just talk? Oh, don't you know, Kiryu-san? It's a Yappy-kun. They're robots that can hold simple conversations and stuff. Some high-end appliance stores have them to assist customers now. Things like that. Never seen one? Not that I recall. Technology's moving too fast for me, I suppose.
Oh.
So, Yappy-kun, where exactly are we? This is the Big Swell, the most ruthless underground dungeon Hawaii has ever known, where the strongest of the strong have assembled. The Big Swell. Indeed, it has been prepared at the request of a certain individual. Welcome, Ichiban Kasuga. Huh? How do you know my name? Heh heh heh. He. Who programmed you to laugh like that? Okay, so what should we expect in here? Beyond the threshold lies a bevy of challengers longing for their chance to take on Kasuga-san and his party. You've all made quite a name for yourselves. We would like for you to defeat them all and advance to the deepest part of the maze. There, the dungeon's designer, the Game Master, awaits your arrival.
Oh?
The Game Master? Seriously? Who's that? That shall be revealed in time. I don't know about this. It's an anonymous challenge, and we have no reason to answer it. Good thinking, Dad. Rest assured, there is much to be gained here. The Big Swell is divided into 5 sections. Upon completing each, you will be granted a substantial reward. Furthermore, this dungeon is a treasure trove. Rare materials and valuables are found in abundance within. Finally, I would advise that the Big Swell has rather unique qualities, which will serve to bolster the unity of your team. Grow stronger against formidable adversaries while growing stronger as friends. Considering your previous escapades, this challenge should certainly serve you well. Well, have I successfully enticed you all? Gotta say, it sounds like it might be worth our time. Are we up for this? Well, I guess we're not exactly busy right now.
Kiryu-san.
Kiryu-san? The truth is, I've only recently come to see the value in fighting alongside a team with all of you. If this place really can make us better allies to one another, ... then that's all I need. Yeah! Hell yeah! You heard him, guys! Let's do this!
Easy.
Lead the way, Yappy! Excellent. The Game Master will be delighted. Please access the first floor here. While it is the most manageable section of the Big Swell, I must warn you that the enemies you face will be daunting. Where in time is this supposed to be? In space. I don't think it is in time. I highly recommend you prepare. We will wait until you are ready. Of course, as this dungeon emphasizes teamwork, you will need firm bonds to progress. Your strength as individuals is important, but you must tend to your friendships if you hope to reach the end. That is all. You may enter at your leisure. It's not in time. It's not in time. It literally can't be. Alright, Aloe Happy. Can we save in here? No. Alright, Aloe Happy. I'm gonna go outside and save real quick. Now I'm gonna come back in, so I don't have to see all that again if I get my butt whooped in. I don't think I'll get my butt whooped in, but I had more levels and better weapons when I came here the first time, and I remember it being grindy. It just takes a long time. Thank God. I was like, what the heck am I gonna do? Alright. Let's go. Back into the evil gazebo. The gazebo bow. Wait, what kind of shit you got, man? Ooh, all kinds of stuff. Alright. Hey, bud. Challenge the dungeon. This one. Dig for treasure. Hype for bonds. Let's do this. Yappy! Dig for treasure. Hype for bonds. Hell yeah. Woo! Huh. Look at this place.
What?
Be careful. The people in here feel vicious. We can't afford to let our guards down. Not for a minute. Okay, let's put our backs into it, gang. Ugh. I'm just excited is all. Yeah. Huh. That's my man. Who cares how strong these guys are? If it's a test of our friendships, we're sure to come out on top. Who's ready to kick some ass? We are! Alright, hell yeah, let's do it. Deepen your bondos for your friendos. Alright. Whoa! The Big Swell music it's on. Big Swell time. What are you, buddy, what you doing here? Get out of here.
I'm gonna crush you.
Hammer time, baby! I forgot I had made him be Marjomer. Alright, not too bad. I feel like
I buy you a coffee?
I feel like, I mean, it's always good when you're presenting like a theory to make sure it's as well sourced and researched as it possibly can be. But I also feel like I'm like reading an important essay of like film criticism and being like, nuh-uh. And so if you're gonna do that, you gotta come correct, like all the way. So I'm trying not to make any statements I can't like back up, which is always a good idea to do anyway.
Can I buy you a coffee?
He got recharmed by Sanhee. But yeah, like today I looked up how old is patriarchy? The answer is we don't know. Like, I know ancient Greece was a patriarchy. Can I back that up with a source? Yes, I can. I'm in this section where I talk about patriarchy, so I'm like doing a lot of stuff with that. But what I did first, and I thought like this has worked out really well, is I made like part headers and was like, okay, this goes with this. And it's helping me stay organized because I wrote like a whole long piece that's supposed to go in the like Laura Mulvey section that I had stuck in the wrong section, but I was like, copy and paste, baby. Alright, let's go back. I mean, I feel like if you just want to like yell at people, you could just yell, he's a mammal. And like, you know, that would be sufficient for like, why does Batman have nip-nops? He's a mammal. That's why. Oh! But it's not really enough for this. It's not that I think, because the part that I'm like, this is wild, is not the part where I'm like, let's make a whole video about Batman's knob-nops. Like, whatever. It's YouTube. People do weirder shit than that. It's the part where I'm saying that an established piece of film criticism is maybe coming at things from the wrong analytical framework. That feels dangerous, especially when like I don't have any kind of like experience or mastery in specifically film criticism or like psychoanalysis either. That's the part where I'm like, that's weird.
Yes.
That's the part that feels like, should I be doing this? Like, am I qualified to do this? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm as qualified as any other bitch who knows how to do some research, I guess. But then I'm like, I mean, I think I kind of am as qualified as anybody else on YouTube, because like I do have a long-standing art history focus. So I've got that, you know. I know my Renaissance very well.
いいもう見つけあそこに何かあるな
Like, I would not say I do not have a degree in art history. But oh my word. Oh, thank you for saying that I'm good at research, Forstein. I do my best. I'm just like, psychoanalysis is such a large field, and it has a lot of parts to it that are not Freud and things that have to do with like literary and critical artistic analysis that I just like don't have any experience with, and it seems really complicated. This thing has like the reach of the entire Earth. It just gets everybody. A lot of duders in here. It's annoying. I guess the background that I have that makes me, like, I guess, kind of interested in trying to connect these dots is, like, it's the art history background. But it's also, like, when I was deconverting from being a Southern Baptist, a thing that I took incredibly seriously and spent like an entire year researching. There's no way to do that. It's not gonna work. Alright. Like, I took it real serious. And so I did a lot of research into like non-Christian religions. And my art history research is not strictly confined to the Western arts. It's not as broad as, like, it probably should be, but, there's a lot of art. What's Twitch doing to you? Thank you for contributing to, the reaction stream challenge, Will. Okay. Sorry. Oh no, Twitch turned your notifications off? That sucks. Twitch, stop! Don't you want people to come watch the streams? I do. But But I guess I was just like, I don't know, kind of like that doesn't inherently follow. Oh. Yeah, I mean, like, a good look at, like, non-Christian religions is also, like, necessarily gonna be kind of a look at, like, non-Christian, non-Western cultures. Or at least it should be. But, oh no, he's, like, real hurt. Okay. And, like, you know, like, it's not just Western art that has, okay, like, Western art is not the only, like, form of, like, historical world art that, like, features religious iconography. Like, it's more common to depict religious scenes than to not. And it's not just like the prohibition on depictions, like representational depictions of, like, religious figures is not just an Islam thing. Southern Baptists also do not permit, especially past things that are meant for, like, small children. They don't permit, like, any depictions of biblical figures and do not really have them in their churches. Alright, this blows chunks. Yes, they think it's they consider it idolatry. Southern Baptists consider it idolatry. Or it's not even that they consider it idolatry, because nothing with Southern Baptists is like that straightforward. It's more of a, like, it is a temptation to the sin of idolatry that people might, I guess, get confused. Alright, who should we get? These guys are weak to... Okay, they're weak to... lightning. Who's got lightning? Lightning. Anybody got lightning? Ooh, this one's lightning. Here we go.
Hi, very happy.
Though what I will say for Islamic art that they have over Southern Baptist art is that there is still decoration, and that the decoration is very beautiful. It's just not representational. That's not something you can say for Southern Baptists. You don't, you waiter! Jesus. Alright. Get them both! Get them both! Pixie! Thank you for contributing to the reaction stream challenge! Ooh. But yeah, I've just been like doing, I was thinking about non-Western religions because I was doing research on when did Japan become a patriarchy, because I'm including 2 examples of the gaze doesn't work the same way, but we're still in a patriarchy, and one of those is ancient Greece, and one of those is current Japan. And it's like, what do those 2 things have in common? That the gaze is not the same. They're not influenced by Christianity. So I was looking up, like, when did Japan go patriarchy? And the answer is when Pure Land Buddhism was introduced, and Confucianism as like an ethical and system, which was roughly around the same time. Came in from Korea. At that point, Japan kind of a backwater. Oh, sick! It worked! I also define patriarchy as a system of power where men put themselves in charge, which I think is fair. It's also like really, really old. It's so old that people, it's like, when did it start? And people just start going, agriculture. And it's like, did we have matriarchy before that? We don't know, man. We don't know. We really don't. I will say, I thought this, and I think it's really true, that, like, I think of the humanities, art history is one of the most evidence-based of the humanities, because if we don't have the thing, like, if we don't have the art, then we don't know that it happened. Like, we have to have a piece of art in order to be able to place it in historical context. So, like, we can kind of say stuff like the Greeks didn't really do painting except on vases. We can kind of say that because we haven't found any examples of it, but that was a long fucking time ago, and it could be that something is discovered that changes that at any point, but, like, that's the information we currently have. There's a whole period in ancient Egypt called the Amarna period, where they did like a little brief handshake with monotheism, and then we're like, nah. People were not into it. They were so not into it that they took all of the art that was done by and for, I mean, I guess for this like new monotheism. We're only gonna worship Ra, and that's the only god. And the art is very different during that period. It's like, you know, like ancient Egyptian art is very angular, and the Armana style is not. The forms are softer and a little more representational. And the only reason we know about that time period is because let's go ahead and gear that up. Is because we found archaeologists found like they chiseled all of this guy's shit off the walls and were like, screw this. No. And we're going back to a bunch of gods because we like that more. But they chiseled everything off the wall, crushed it up, and stuck it inside other columns and places as like kind of debris material. And they found it. The archaeologists found it, and then they and the art history people like inched it all back together so that they could see it. But like before they found that stuff, we didn't know about that. We didn't know about the Armana period at all. Wait. Do I have to go to the next floor? Oh no, I fucked it up! Did I fuck it up? No, I did! Shit! No, I messed up. I was like, that's not the end of it, is it? Yes, no, fuck. We had that whole boss battle. Oh, I could have at least used... Damn it. Oh no, I was like, that didn't seem very long. I should go check on it. No, that was wrong! I know, I messed up! But I'm just like, I feel like the art history is a lot of archaeology stuff, and it's a lot of like them doing chemical analysis on different things that they find, or on like, you know, really old paint. Everyone wants to know exactly what the old masters were using to paint with, okay? Like, they want to know heckin' exactly. And like there is continual ongoing interest in like, you know, everything from like what materials were they using to like, you know, you name it. Like, people want to know. Alright, well, since I screwed this up, I write myself a note. What's today? 10/28. Alright. Alright, who's ready? Hello, I'm back. I pulled the headset cord out. Nuts and beans! Beans and nuts! It took me a second to, like, because it happened because I dropped everything, and it took me a second to get it all back in my hands. Alright, Hey, who's ready for a review of the first 3 episodes of the Amazon series Yakuza colon like a dragon? Are you ready for that? I have perceived it, and I am ready to relay a review to you. I've seen that people are talking about it. Some people are engaging in a little bit of haterism. So here I am to put the record straight. I think it's good. I think it's really good. It's different. It's clearly leaning in really hard to the more serious tone of the main story, and not really, you know, like, are they gonna do the goofy stuff? No, they're not doing the goofy stuff, really at all. So let's address that first. So we have 6 episodes for this season. Hopefully they'll do a second season. That is 6 episodes of, they're around 45 minutes, but let's be generous and say an hour. So we have 6 hours to complete a Yakuza plot. That's pushing it. For the Yakuza games, 6 hours to complete the main storyline is, and to actually watch the cutscenes, not skip them, you know, speedrun style, but actually watch and intake the plot. 6 hours is not a lot of time. Several of the Yakuza games, one presumes, would have more cutscenes in their main storyline than 6 hours. It is the time, almost always, outside of the main plot, where you would be able to experience the goofy tonal shifts that everyone loves so much. But the thing is, they don't have time for that. In order for the tone shifts to work, you have to have time to you need more time than 6 hours. The amount of time that I generally spend with a Yakuza game is, let's see how long we've been playing this. 205 hours on just the stream. That's not including stuff that I just didn't do. There's more stuff than this. Even what we've done here. 6 hours, I thought that's how long the tutorial is. I mean, Will, you're not wrong. You're barely getting into it at that point. Oh, it's Tanuki statues. The reason why the tonal shifts work, and I think they work really well, is because you get a lot of time with Kiryu before you see him being serious a lot of times. In many of the games, you may have an intro section that you have to do, but very quickly you get to the point where you're allowed to kind of run around and do whatever you want, and then you get to spend time with Kiryu if you want to, and do things where he gets to be goofy, and there's side story stuff, and the shift of those things work because each thing works with the other. And I just don't think that would work outside of video games. I think you can do large tonal shifts. If they had 200 hours of TV, then they sure could do that. If they had 30 hours of TV, they could do it some. So I just think it would be, with the amount of time that they have and how complicated the first Yakuza game plot is, if they thought that they didn't have time to do these things, I think that probably was true and was a good choice. I think it was smart. So, next thing, let's talk about characterization. Okay, so characterizations, I like it a lot. I think the actor playing Nishiki is an absolute standout. He's able, because Nishiki in this story kind of has more to work with from an acting perspective. Excuse me. Let me just take a little sip here. So I think from the perspective of an let me start that sentence again. Good lord. I think from the perspective of an actor, Nishiki is a role that gives you a lot to chew on. Because he starts out in the story as almost Kiryu's, in this version of the story, almost Kiryu's sidekick. You get to see them together somewhat at Sunflower Orphanage. And Nishiki is insecure. He is frightened. He is, you know, very human and very almost, you see him in some very like weak moments for him. You get to see him kind of like losing control. Oh, it was just the first damn floor. Fuck me. And Kiryu kind of starts out as a bad but tough guy. And we have not seen the transition that he's gonna make yet. Because Kiryu in this version is the version of Kiryu that we see in Yakuza 1 before Haruka. The one where he's a little meaner and gruffer and just like not as kind or as thoughtful as he becomes later. He's just, I don't know, it's not fair to say he's not as kind. I guess I would say he's like, Kiryu before Haruka is pretty closed off as a person. But you can't be closed off like that when there's a child involved. They need you. And Kiryu, his most like strengthiest strength is in like being the person that somebody needs. Yakuza's soap opera, then maybe they would have enough hours. I mean, I think they did really well with what they have. But what they have is shorter. And so, and it's not a video game. Which, I mean, it sounds kind of silly to say that, because, like, yeah, obviously it's not a video game. But I think it's important, because some of what people love about the Yakuza series is their, like, intrinsic video gaminess. If that makes sense. They're very video gamey games. And I think that the series does a really good job as games of like using the outside of the main plot, the parts where you're doing mini games and just chilling and hanging out with Kiryu, like those make the things that he's going through more intense because he's your friend. Because you've been hanging with him. But like you just, so in that way, the silliness performs a really important function for the player because it gets you attached to Kiryu. You just can't do that in a TV show in the same way. It doesn't function the same way. You're not in charge of it. But I don't know if it would have worked. But what I do know is that they definitely didn't have time for it. Okay. It's like we've spent a lot of time establishing Kiryu as like very strong, very tough. But there's these moments, like these flashes of him like breaking the facade a little bit in order to be the person he really always is, which is someone who's like very caring. But I really like what the actor who plays Kiryu has done with the role. He's definitely got the scowl down, which I love. Love it. Love to see it. Oh yeah, he's on fire. There we go. He's got Kiryu's like gruffness down, his like very kind of underplayed reactions, which work really well in like TV because, you know, they can get up really close to him. Not that we can't do that in the games, but they do a good job with like using close-ups and stuff to make sure that you can see Kiryu reacting even though his reactions are not large ever. Uh-oh. I think the actor is very, just trying to figure out what to do here. She just got here, so she fine. Thank you. Get in here. Get in here, Sunny. While the actor is not like as like honkingly mega beefed as Kiryu is, because that ain't no normal physique. That's why everybody remarks upon it all the time. But he has a lot of height, and so therefore does kind of put across there's a lot of shots of him with other actors where he's clearly quite a bit taller, and so that does give him like that sense of, you know, being physically imposing. He's got like a gravity to his portrayal that seems like really, really well done. And he's able to kind of show a difference between, because they're going back in time to like Nishiki in the orphanage and then forward in time. So they're kind of doing Yakuza 0 and Yakuza 1, but kind of not. But, he also does a really nice, I think, subtle job with showing Kiryu as being really reckless when he's younger. And that when he comes out after, 10 years in the joint, which they did not say, which is probably for the best, because we're trying to be serious here, but I was like, oh, they could have said 10 years in the joint, and they didn't do it. Weak. But when he gets out of prison, he has a seriousness that he does not show in the same way when Kiryu was younger. I thought that was really well done. I think they did a really good job of making the actors look younger when they're younger. Yumi especially. Okay, so let's finish up Nishiki. I wanted to say, so Nishiki is a great role because there's the, like, large insecurity, and kind of, like, moral weakness of Nishiki when he's, younger. And then you see when Kiryu gets out of prison, like, Nishiki has become, like, hardened. Like, he is, like, fucking granite now. Like, there is no... The only thing he's exuding emotionally is intimidation. And, like, he has got a, like... He's got a mean face, like, wow. They must have tested for people with real mean faces, and this guy is, like, he knows what he's doing. Because current day Nishiki in the show is fucking scary. Like, he looks like he would, like, rip your head off and not even care. Like, he does it four times a day on the reg, and he wouldn't give a shit at all. Like, he looks stone cold. Harder than even Game Nishiki. And it's really, really, really good.
Yes.
Yeah, go to the next floor. So, next up, Yumi. Hey, guess what? Yumi's a character now. Isn't that amazing? I fucking love that. We get to spend time with Yumi. The actress that plays Yumi is doing a fantastic job of showing, like, the difference between current Yumi, who's, like, she too has gotten, like, cold and kind of become hardened during the time that Kiryu was in prison. She's still running Ares, the bar, which is cool. And they give, Nishiki's sister has a role. Like, she's in the show as, like, Yumi's best friend. They, like, run away from Sunflower together. By the way, complete all spoilers. I'm about to start talking about plot stuff, so all spoilers for the Yakuza : Like a Dragon Amazon Prime TV show, you have been warned. Now everybody's in pretty good shape. So, the plot is different. some of the things they changed about the plot, I think, are really good, and I think probably for the best. Yumi's fake older sister is real. There's no Mizuki, she has a different name, but essentially TV Mizuki is a real person who actually does exist, and that everybody knows about because she was at Sunflower before she ran away. So, I think you either have to lose, I think you gotta either lose Mizuki completely, or you have to do this. Because that was like one too many twists, I feel like. It's just there to throw you off. And think like, oh, it can't be Yumi, but it was Yumi. I need to fix these guys' stuff, but I didn't, so we're just gonna have to live with it. Are you weak to anything? You wiener. It's probably fire. It has to hit. It's a Kiwami move. So they changed that. I mean, they've changed some of the kind of non-important, like, visuals of how people look, like Shimano's not bald, but like, for stuff like that, I'm really of a like, who cares disposition. Like, genuinely, who cares that much about that? Shimano is like not an important character, really. Sorry, he's just not, okay? The most important thing Shimano did was have Majima be like his underling for a hot minute, and that's about it. Like, he is not a thing after Yakuza 1. I don't know why you would give a crap. You zippy bitch. I think it's a mistake, okay? Let me just say this right here before I get through the rest of talking about stuff that they did. I think it's a mistake for Yakuza fans to get online and make a big honkin' deal about the changes between the TV show and the game. I think it's strategically a mistake. Because people take what... Look at what happened to Star Wars. The executives in charge of Star Wars took the holler rating online way too serious. And we don't know what the executives at Amazon are gonna do. But in order for them to... If people watch the show and they like it, they might pick up the games. More people playing the games means more games. It means the series keeps going. I mean, it's fine. It's doing fine. But, like, we should want it to do better, because the better it does, the more we're guaranteed to keep having it for as long as they want to go. and that's good. If they get more money by licensing the series for longer to Amazon, then that means more games because the games look successful. Do you want more games? Stop bitching about the games so hard on the internet where like randos can see you. Keep that shit on Reddit. I'm not saying you can't complain if you don't like things. You can complain as much as you want. I'm not the boss of you and I can't make you do anything. I'm just some bitch on the internet. But here's the thing. You know, they do, some people do pay attention to these things, some of them more than others. And we don't know because we would not be a party to those kinds of decisions at all. But there's a thing that fans do, and it's totally harmless as long as it's like stays within the fandom, that like they nitpick because they love. They talk about things because it's fun to talk about the differences and fun to be like, oh, Shimano's not bald, ha ha ha. Great, that's fun. The only problem with that is when it escapes, when it gets out of that context, then it might be something where people might want to tone it down, because it's like, don't you want there to be more games?
Hi, very, very happy.
I'm saying as a fandom, we should strive to be more like, who was, I'm not gonna say this wrong, because if I do, my life will end. Okay, yes. I've confirmed correctly the actual alphabet that goes into this. I think the Yakuza fandom should be more like, without the scary parts, more like fandoms, like K-pop fandoms, where they like celebrate everything that their favorite people do. Don't do the parts where people are a little scary, but you know, just the parts where people are like, yeah, we love this together, aren't we having a delightful time loving this thing together? And not the Star Wars thing where you bitch your face off and then like the wrong people hear it, and then you just, nobody's happy at the end of the day. Nobody got what they wanted with Star Wars. Nobody did. Everybody was mad. Like, they managed to piss off everybody because they didn't pick a direction. This looks like it has a really strong, the Amazon TV show looks like it has a really, really strong, like, direction it's going in. So, there's probably less of a likelihood of that, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes maybe it's not the best idea to, like, bond by nitpicking, and maybe there's a little more room for more on the side of, like, bonding by being, like, yay. I think some of this is algorithms, too. Like, people's negative shit gets pushed up, and so they do it more because they get, you know, because they get attention, and attention is money, you know. Even if it's not money, maybe it could be money. But also, like, if a lot of people are being positive, sometimes it just gets buried. It's just much more welcoming to new people, I think, to be, like, just more, like, I guess, positive about things. And not keep saying that the latest, like, game sucks when it clearly doesn't. Like, this game does not suck. Like, oh my god, this is new! Woo! I mean, I feel like the Yakuza fandom is the luckiest fandom on the internet in some ways, especially the luckiest video game fandom. We get new games every year, and they're good. They're really good. They're not broken. They're good. Every year we get new games. Who else gets that besides people who are into Madden? Nobody. Like, we are feasting on riches while people in other video game fandoms are, like, starving for scraps. Like, I feel like a little positivity could be in order. Alright, so other things that have been changed. We have changed and condensed Majima's backstory of how he lost his eye. A thing that I would like to warn you, they show a lot of way more than they did in the game. They pulled away in the game. They did not pull away in the show. Jeez, crazy. I'm dying. I think the actor playing Majima is perfect. We see Saejima, perfect. No, 10 out of 10, no notes. Just great performances of classic characters. You love to see it. They've introduced a new character to be Nishiki's sister. I think I already said. Her name is I think it's I can't remember the name. I think it's Miho. Instead of, I believe her name was originally Aoi, but it's Miho now. We get to hang out with it's very smart to do this too, because like you can have the storyline going on with Nishiki and Kiryu and the various things they're getting up to, but you can also you know, in the past and the present, but also you have the kind of parallel storyline of Yumi and Miho. And so Yumi gets somebody to play off of, somebody to be her Nishiki, her best friend. And like I just cannot like heap more praise upon like the expansion of Yumi's role, actually getting to spend time with Yumi, which is fantastic. And you kind of get to see the things like that they do a lot with the time that they have. You get to see like why Yumi turned into the person that she did, and why Nishiki turned into the person that he did, and why Kiryu turned into the person that he did. It's beautiful. It's really, really well done. We have not seen why Kiryu spent 10 years in the joint yet, but they did call him Patriarch Killer, so, you know, it's probably the usual. Instead of, yeah, he's kind of working for we've met Dojima. Oh, we gotta do something about this. But only in the past, because in the present he is stone dead, which is like, you know what? Fuck that guy! I cannot say that, like, more strongly. He's the worst. He got what he got. Let me do this. I'm not trying to talk over this. I would love to see Daigo. We've not seen Daigo yet. We did meet the Florist of Sai. His characterization is quite a bit different. We actually got to see the part where he gets named Florist of Sai with the flower, which we never saw in the game, which is choice. But like he's a lot less of a chill guy and more of like a full-on creeper. Which kind of makes sense, honestly. He's got like the entire city on like voyeurism, like surveillance. Like it is weird. And Yumi even is like, this guy's gross, and I was like, oh, that's kind of nice. Like, yeah, it's weird that you do this, man. But like, the Florist of Sai has gotten Kiryu to agree to a cage match, so all is as it should be. Kiryu's fighting is excellent. Absolutely excellent. They've given it a little bit of a John Wick kind of flavor. In the Florist of Sai's office, he has a bunch of, like, tank top tattoo aunties, like, running the surveillance cameras and, like, calling out things for him, like the phone operator ladies in John Wick. It's pretty cool. Okay, what do we got? No gun. Adachi, get in there. Oh, come on, man. That's not gonna work on her. So, like, in addition to giving some of the scenes this kind of, like, John Wick touch, like, hyper reality, which is really cool, they also have given Kiryu this, like, absolute, like, brutal fighting style. Like it's incredible. Like the fights, it's not like chock to the brim full of fight scenes, but the fight scenes that they have are incredible. They're really good. The fights that Kiryu has look brutal. Like they should. Oh. Dang it. Stop being charmed. Haruka is there. We meet Haruka. But this universe's version of Mizuki, like Yumi's sister, like really is Haruka's mom. But we've met Haruka. Oh, additionally, they've added a like Judgment style serial killer who carves pentagrams into people. So that's there too. Yeah, I feel like the choreographers did a really, really nice job. Are you saying what to the satanic serial killer? Yeah, there's also a satanic serial killer. So, like, they didn't go in the, like, what if goof direction, but they are escalating, if you know what I mean. And, like, I feel like the Yakuza way is to continually escalate, and that this is in the spirit of that. It's the kind of thing that you could absolutely recommend to a friend of yours that's like, I don't know about this video game series, but like might be into like action movies or John Wick movies or John Woo or like any kind of like gangster like action movies. It's got like a real nice core with that, and so you could definitely recommend this as a regular TV show to someone you know who likes those kinds of things, and you wouldn't have to be like, hey, it's like, you know, there's a game series, but like it's still, you know, like, no, it's just good. It just is good, and if you wanted to recommend it to somebody, you wouldn't have to caveat it at all. You could just be like, there's this thing, it's good, you should watch it, I know you like XYZ kind of thing, this is right up your alley. And maybe that person might then become interested in the video games. And then they can have the same fun time that we've all been having. So, Will says, so is Kiryu aiming to solve the murders, or is it just something that happens? It happened at the very end of the third episode, which is all that's been released. There has been a steelification. That's so dingus. The 10 billion yen has been stolen. Only it's been stolen from the Omi. Which is a difference that, like, I feel like I don't know why they made that change. So, like, there's some things that may play out later that we, like, don't understand right now. So I don't want to say that, like, that it doesn't make a difference that they did that, because I don't know why they did it. It also might, I also was going to say that it might not be true, but no, I think they did say that it was from the Omi Alliance, so. all in all, if you have Amazon Prime and you like Yakuza games, you should give it a watch. Expect the tone to be serious, because it is, but if you approach it as being its own thing, which you should, then I think you could really enjoy it. If you are someone who just likes action movies or gangster movies, like, this might be your thing. And it's short, so it won't take you too long to find out. That's it. I think that's kind of all I had to say about it. Oh, I think it looks really good too. There's something just like immaculate about getting to see like the real locations that the game locations are based on. Always, like it's so choice every time. And there's some scenes where I feel like maybe if they'd had a little bit more money to work with, they would have wanted to dress the sets a little bit differently. But it may also be that they're just going for a touch of surrealism. Will says, I kind of regret canceling my Amazon Prime now. Can you get it for 1 month and then cancel it? I mean, I'm just kidding, but you know. Maybe somebody you know will share will share with you the ability to get Amazon Prime. Time-tested way to do that. I did also have to watch it with commercials because Prime's gone to having commercials unless you want to pay more money, and I do not want to pay them more money, so I pay them enough money. I think it is one of the best video game adaptations I've seen. It is like up there with the Dungeons and Dragons movie with Chris Pratt, which is quite good. And if you haven't seen that, it's great. And also the Ace Attorney movie that Takeshi Miike did. Which, until now, I was like, man, they can't do it better. I mean, we should be very pleased, I think, as a fandom, because the historical, outcome from, like, TV shows and movie people trying to make video games into their thing has been, pretty rough. Like, we've gotten some really rough misunderstandings of, you know, just stuff that just doesn't work. No. Like, there have been some really bad video game movies. And I'm not even talking about the original live-action Super Mario Brothers movie, which I think is better than it gets credit for. Although, listening to the commentary track of that movie was, there's two more that I haven't listened to yet, and I'm really wondering what other gems I can unearth. Because I don't know how we can top that the original script for the Super Mario Brothers movie was a retelling of Rain Man with Mario and Luigi. That's real. I mean, I don't know if it's true. I can't check that, but like, it's what the man said in the commentary track. An absolute gem of a treasure trove of like, excuse me, what?
What you looking at? Your face is gone.
始めよう。
ここは任せて。容赦しない。
I love commentary tracks. Like, there's a lot of really interesting ones that are like a true testament to how commentary tracks should be, which is where you like learn interesting shit about either the movie or the people who made it. That's the thing we miss when we stream things on platforms, commentary tracks. Heck yeah, why do you think I keep getting physical DVD copies? Because I want the commentary track. When I found out that there was a 4K edition of the Super Mario Brothers live action movie with 3 commentary tracks on it, do you know how fucking fast I went to my computer to buy that shit? So fast! Like, immediately!
さあ、先を急ぐぞ。
Oops. Oh shit. Well, it's too late now!
ここは任せて。見せてあげる。
Absolute gold! He also told a story because apparently the movie was going through like a significant amount of changes like the entire time they were making it. And so they were like, there were a bunch of different scripts and a bunch of people wrote on it, and it was just like one of the people who did. There was like 12 or 13 people that got, I don't know, that number might be wildly wrong. It was a lot. Like more people than got credited for it. Because you have to do a certain amount of work on the final script to actually get a script credit. I believe that's how it works. But he did like not the first draft. That was the one where I guess Luigi was gonna be Rain Man and Mario was gonna be Tom Cruise. Not that one, but one after that, but not the final one. Basically, he worked on it for a while, and then when they had a final script and they were filming, he came back in to do rewrites while they were shooting. Which, that is not a good sign, when they're having to do that. Who would Bowser be? I don't know. I don't know. Everyone who worked on this said that they had never played Super Mario. And Josh is correct when he mentioned to me that, like, you know, there's not as much Mario lore as there is in a lot of video games like these, for example. But back when they made the, look at them red Soul shoes, damn psycho. Back when they made the Super Mario Brothers live action movie, there was not a lot of Mario, like, settled lore. Which is fair and true. But also, like, nobody had played a Mario game, like, clearly. But like, I don't know. I think that the premise is kind of cute. And people are like really giving their all, and you know, it's weird. It's a weird thing that they did, but it's kind of neat. Also, it's just my opinion, but like, it's a really weird thing that they did, and like, I wish more movies were like just honker-badonkers fucking weird. And now they're just all real samey now, and I miss when people took big swings. And sometimes the big swings did not hit, but you know, at least they tried. But like, apparently since this man was doing touch-ups or whatever, punch-ups I guess they're called, I don't know what they call them, he was doing rewrites, he had rewritten something for Dennis Hopper, who is Bowser, and he said that Dennis Hopper called him out of his trailer where he was busily rewriting the script per executive instructions, and gave him the full-on business, yelled at him, and he was like, he yelled at me, he said what he said, I don't remember, but the man he said it to clearly does, and then the writer guy laughed and said it was one of the greatest days of his life, getting yelled at by Dennis Hopper. Very charming. Like, you just miss stuff like that if you don't listen to the thingies. Nothing, huh? Alright. Or, the fact that I know for a fact Tom Hooper really thought Cats was gonna go. Because I listened to the commentary track, which clearly they recorded before they put that movie out. And it's just a piece of history. Man, I think it's taking too long to kill you, that's what I think. Alright, we're gonna have to start trying to speedrun at some of these like floors, because this is taking forever doing it the usual way. I'm supposed to be off stream, and I think I'm on floor 3. I didn't like the chainsaw noise either. Proceed. There's no way out but through. If I start over, I'll have to do them all again. There's no saves. It's a straight shot. He's gonna have to deal. Alright. I was trying to scoot for the door, that ain't gonna work. Alright, I'm just gonna skip some of these if y'all don't mind. Or else we're never gonna get to the end. Not all of them, but some of them I might skip. I'm like, I gotta scoot through here, man. I still got a whole boss fight to do, good lord. Oh, there's a thingy. You better not be a weirdo. Be a thingy. I have 144 jangly keys. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, but I already have that, but thank you. There's not shit in here. What the fuck? Come on, we gotta scooty scoots, guys. Oh no, that is it. This is it.
I'll take you down. Come on, let's go.
I know. I was afraid it was gonna be a weirdo. Kazuki evolution.
Hi.
I'm gonna let him play out. We haven't seen him in a minute. Kazumi! Evolution! We're dancing! We're dancing!
Get away from me!
No! I bring the wind! I love how differently Kiryu and Ichiban summons, right? It's good, isn't it? Oh. I'm gonna try to like clip that like review of the TV show out and edit it up and see if like I can have something topical up for once. Probably take me like 2 weeks to edit it, but whatever. I can try to be topical. Probably not gonna do a good job with it, but never skip. Never retreat, never surrender! This shirt! You got dolphin, boy! I dolphined your ass! The dungeon music is really good. I agree. I like it. I think it's a really great improvement from 7, which I found kind of repetitive. For you. Me? Get him again, Adachi! Fuck him up! I'm doing this for the cutscenes. I'm doing it for y'all. So that you can see the cutscenes, which are very cute. You're welcome. I bring that love to you. Adachi Michio. It's so good. Wow. Oh fuck. I forgot there was a whole fucking another guy. God, that's irritating. Whatever. Alright, we're not gonna watch all that again. What? What? Did he make a rare noise? And for why? Rare!
やる脇が甘いな。頑固な汚れも
That was really good. Ugh.
調子が出てきたな。黙らせてやる。
Maybe he has a complex that he hasn't got a chainsaw. I mean, he's got a flamethrower.
ここは任せて。
Jesus, man.
見せてあげる。
Ora! All right, get him. Get him with the water. This guy's getting dunked so many times. I love Psycho. I mean, this shirt, I love it. It's ridiculous. It's so apropos. Oh. The prints bring the luster and the shirt together, and it's amazing. It's true. Dolphin Michi. Nice to meet you. Here's a dolphin. Come on, this is taking forever. I should have brought Joe in. He has all that ice. Oh, fucking whatever. We're leveling like heck. Yeah, if you want to rerun on like hard or legend, this is a good place to hang out. Alright, what we got? Please God be the boss floor. Please God be the boss floor. Please, Lord, give us the boss floor. He was real stubborn. It's true. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for helping. Alright. There is no save. Insy Winsy. Here we go. Yeah, what else am I supposed to do? Yeah. Open it up. Who we got? Whew! Looks like a boss room, I'll bet. So, we beat this guy and we get a big payout, right? I misread the text as the big smell? Oh, no! Wonder what kind of tough bastard's waiting for us inside. We might even have to go wild, Kaskakun. You're not wrong. Let's go. What? The hell? Captain? You can't be here, can you? And you're Blue and Dominion and Gem from Gem and the Holograms and a Smurf. He. Please. He. Please allow me to explain. Yappy-kun? What's going on? I failed to mention earlier, the big swell is a vortex, which roils energy within emotions, grudges, and spirits. It is truly a peculiar phenomenon. Alright, Forstein, we have an answer on when this is happening. The answer is in the vortex. The ghosts you carry in the real world, your preoccupation and regrets, may be given form here. As you advance further, even unimaginable becomes possible. Perhaps this man's soul is still bound to you, unable to pass into the next world. Or perhaps not. To say for certain would be against my protocol. Or beyond my protocol. He's not dead. What's this robot talking about? Either way, there's no denying what we're looking at. Assuming we haven't all gone mad, this is happening, unimaginable though it may be. It doesn't matter to me if it's a ghost, demon, anything. If it's standing in our way, I say we go through. I commend you for maintaining level heads in these bizarre circumstances. I commend... I need this. Hang on. We gotta screen. Nope. Chat. Go away, chat. Nope. Thank you. Get that out of the way. Just a little screenshot for the Discord. Alright. Bring the chat back, please. Come on. Thank you. Damn it. Alright. If you guys are on board, then let's take him out. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at, or if this is even really happening, but I'm not backing down. Men of mystery! Oh good, he got froze. Sick. Alright, let's put that one up on, please. I didn't come all the way down here to get my ass kicked. It's good, right? It missed? Motherfucker, are you fucking serious? Jesus! Millionaire strike! It's Akiyama time, friends!
Hi, very happy.
Here he is! Uncle Dirtbag, we love him! Smoke him if you got him, in Akiyama's honor. Get him, Akiyama!
騙されちゃいけないよ。
俺の番だ。
Friendship!
俺たちの絆見せてやるよ。
Ah! Vile blade of enmity! Jesus! Jesus! Oh God! They're the boss of this floor! Jesus! Alright, let's get him. Go down! Stay down! Yeah! I think they represent, like, their elementals. Because this one resists fire and he's red. And the other one, like, one presumes resists, oh, I guess. Oh. Fuck him up, Adachi. It missed? Fuck! That won't miss. God damn it! Ugh! Jesus! Die! Dolphin kill! Dolphin kill! Dolphin kill! Get it! Yeah! I won! I mean, he was kind of purpley pink, but I guess that was close enough to red.
さらにお役に立ちましょう。
見とれないでやね。
俺もまだ若いね。
また強くなっちまった。
Beating ass! Beating ass! Thank you! Whew! We did it! Congratulations, you have completed the first sector. Your team is capable indeed. I am to offer you this with sincerest praise. Alright. Oh.
ね
Hey, how many levels did you say this place has? 5 in total, in ascending difficulty. This was merely your initial trial. I must warn you not to become complacent. Many have claimed victory at this level, only to fail pathetically further in. Pfft, weren't you just saying how capable we are? This thing's getting on my nerves.
What?
Maybe it's time we power it down. My apologies. I suppose that may have seemed discourteous of me.
えね
Hey, can we head back to the entrance? It might be best to take a breather. Good call. A wise choice. As I said, the next floor should not be taken lightly. Once again, I warn you that both your strength and camaraderie will be tested. Please ensure you are prepared for what lies ahead. Yeah. So it gets tougher as we go, and we need to have each other's backs. Yes, I'll be able to get back easy. That's how it sounds. Seriously, though, I could use a break. They'll let me start on the second floor next time. Yeah, I hear that. Besides, we ought to celebrate getting this far. A celebration? We worked hard, so we deserve to drink hard. Then we beat the hangover by working hard all over again. That's the wheel of life, I say. And what better way to get closer as pals than knocking them back? Huh. 2 birds, 1 sweet, frothy stone.
Yeah.
Itachi-san, just say you want to get drunk and save us the time. Even still, he has a point. Itachi's like, yeah, Kiryu said I had a point. After all, so long as we're together, let's enjoy the company. Damn right. Now, where to? If I may, would you allow me to choose a location?
Eh?
You, Junki? I don't remember you ever taking the reins before. I assure you we'll have the celebration of a lifetime.
Oh!
Ho ho, I'm in. Alright, so this is doable for Wednesday. I can do another floor. Because if I hadn't farted around at the beginning and then lost the floor by getting confused, then I wouldn't actually have gone over. At least not as much. So, I pronounce this doable. Although they will get harder and it will take longer as we go down. But we're beefing. We're getting beefed. Mega beefed. Lots of levels. So, Junki Han's idea of the ultimate celebration is steak? Here I was thinking we'd go somewhere Korean.
Yeah.
I adore Korean cuisine, of course. But nothing mends the body after battle like quality meat. Is that true? Haha, if you'll indulge me, I'll... Hey, waiter! Another beer for me! Red wine here, please. As I was saying, protein intake assists the body in regenerating muscle fibers. Therefore, as much as we eat on the run, it's rare to actually sit down with the whole group in a place like this, isn't it? Hey, when you're right, you're right. Something's to be said for drinking with these kinds of numbers. Hear, hear. Everybody to conquering the big swell and growing closer as a team. Cheers. Oh. Cheers. Aha, now, where was I? Woo! This place sure doesn't water down the booze. I'm gonna end up drinking twice as much as I sweat out in that dungeon. Huh. It's decent alcohol, but don't overdo it, yeah? Wait a second.
Oh,
I hadn't noticed before, but those are some nice frames you've got. Are they special order? Ha! I've been waiting for somebody to ask. Good eye, man! You a fellow connoisseur? And hey, aren't those different glasses than you had on before? What do? Change them up each day? Well spotted. Yeah, I have a bunch of pairs. They're similar, but each is unique. Differences in materials and whatnot. Whoa, whoa, do I hear you guys talking about glasses? Finally, you're speaking my language! Of course, we refer to it generally as protein, but actually the true benefit is in amino acids. Beefsteak is rich in BCAAs, like leucine, for example. Huh, alright, Numbacoon, what you got? I've only ever seen you rock those frames. Ever spice it up? Well, nah, not really. Honestly, I think I just found these on a roadside somewhere. Hmm? What? Why are you giving me that look?
Ne.
Sanhee, what was that cut you ordered? Tenderloin. I love how soft and juicy it is. Tastes like something prepared for royalty. Whew, that sounds so good. Perfect for the queen of the Gomi Jewel, then. Ha, perhaps. Damn it, I wish I had ordered that. Oh? What did you get, Chitose? It was my first time here, so I just asked Jungi to order me whatever he recommends. I was craving meat anyway. I figured I couldn't go wrong. I see. Thank you for waiting. Your Cobb salad. I'm about to cut off a slab of him. Chitose and Sanhee should date. So we only end up catching the guy because I thought to check out the dresser at the scene. Haha, you believe that?
Nah.
I'm not imagining things, am I? How often does he tell this story? Counting only since we got to Hawaii? 10 times, maybe? Counting as long as I've known him? 100? It's sort of like a tradition when he's drinking. You're a good friend. And so, as our muscles undergo hypertrophy and rebuild themselves stronger, so too can our... Excuse me, are any of you even listening? I thought that coming here could prove an enlightening metaphor considering the situation.
Oh.
What? Oh, yeah, we were listening. You got new glasses, right? You were the ones talking about glasses incessantly. Why did I bother? Ah, the time. Excuse me. Hajuki tried to monologue about his special interest and everybody stopped paying attention. And I'm like, oh, I'm in this picture and I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Oi.
Don't tell me you're really gonna do that now. I refuse to skip a day. This is important to me.
Oh?
Huh? What's he talking about? Body training. Same time every day. He's nothing if not reliable. You're all welcome to join me. I find working out after a steak entree to be quite chic. Pass. Yeah, sorry. I've got dessert coming. I see. Well, I wouldn't want you to miss that. Anyone else? Consider it yet another opportunity to shore up our bonds for the coming trials. You haven't all ordered dessert, have you?
Eh?
Would you give us a break, man? You said yourself this is a celebration. And I don't consider that reason enough to slack off. Now, who's with me? Oh, jeez. Fine. Stop it, phone. I know I'm over. Didn't know he'd be so pissed we weren't listening to his health class. What are they doing? Nothing quite like a midday mob of squatting drunks. Just pretend we're not with them. Mama, what's going on? Don't look, baby. Excuse me? What the hell are you all up to out here?
Eh?
Huh? Shit, I forgot they're giving mall cops street surfers now. Guess they take security seriously here. Wait, are we in trouble? It makes sense that they would frown on a cluster of people doing calisthenics in the middle of the shopping center. Thank you, Pop Pop. Can we stop analyzing the situation and get out of here? Run! Where are they off to now? I get the feeling they decided to work in some cardio. How disciplined. See them anywhere? Did we finally lose him? What the hell? What happened? What happened? We got chased by a damn anaconda rent-a-cop on a street surfer because he took us for sickos. We split up. We regrouped. At one point, we all had to hold hands while we hid in a palm tree. Who could possibly mistake you for sickos? Tell you the truth, though, I feel like our bonds really have deepened. Huh. I suppose these things happen for a reason. Oh, there's a reason, all right. Mm-hmm.
Huh?
You guys saved our food, right? Well, we had to get going, so we finished yours for you. Oh! Ugh, I can't stand a grown man pouting. How about this? Next celebration, the girls will make the food. Really? You'd cook for us? Great idea. It'll be nice to work with an authentic Hawaiian ingredients. Whoa, now that's a reward. Okay, let's head back to the dungeon and kick the next section's ass. I can't wait. Yeah! Hanjungi loves squats as much as Zack from Crisis Core. Squats, and he's like, let's all go and talk about protein in a bodybuilding way. And everyone else was like, we don't care about bodybuilding, man. Alright, y'all. That's the stream. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I had a good time. I hope you all had a good time. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you to everybody who didn't chat. We are over. Thank you to people who watched the VODs. Thank you most of all to the subscribers and our mods, Hawk and Forstein. I'll see you on Wednesday. Thank you so much. My name is Allie. I'm from OK to Be Fat because it is okay to be fat. This has been Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I will see you on Wednesday if you can make it. We're doing the big swell some more. And if not, I will see you when you can. Alright, I gotta go. Goodbye.